Hey everybody, Zachary from Zachary Zoo Adventures. I'm in Bryan, Texas. This is outside of College Station, and today I'm going to be checking out Aggieland Safari. This is a drive-through safari that I have heard about, and I've been wanting to come here and check this place out for a long time. I've heard a couple great things about this place. I've never been here before, and as you can see, I'm wearing a completely different hat than I usually would, because this is a brand new hat that I actually got last year, and I'm very excited to be wearing it today, because usually it keeps my forehead from being burned from the sun. Even though I am going to be inside my car most of the time, I do like to wear this hat everywhere I go, because I just look real good in it. So they had just opened. They opened at 9 o'clock. It's around 9 right now, so I'm probably going to go inside. I don't know for sure if there's going to be a map or not, but hopefully they'll give me a guide that will tell me all the animals that they have here. And they also do have guided tours where you go in little buses or shuttles. I'm not sure what they call them here, but I'm going to be doing the safari in my own car, and they do have a walkthrough portion here, so I'm probably going to do the drive-through first, and then afterward I will do the walkthrough portion, and then we'll go from there. So over there you've got the walkthrough portion. They do have some buses there in case you want to do the guided tours, but I am going to do it the drive-through with my own car. The safety first park rules tells you the rules at the safari. Alright, so I am starting the safari. Some habitats here we'll see on the walkthrough portion. Oh, I do see some zebras out there. Oh yeah, there's some zebras out there. And I did purchase some animal food, because even though on the last drive-through safari, that drive-through safari is where you got to feed them by hand, but oh yeah, it says right there, it says do not feed by hand, so you actually have to feed them or throw your food on the ground. The speed limit's about 5 miles per hour. Oh, looks like there's a llama. Oh yeah, there's a... oh no, never mind. Sorry, that's just a hay bale. Thought that it was an animal, but it's actually just a hay bale. Oh, there's some geese. Oh, I do see some geese. Yeah, there's some geese out there. 2 of them looks like. I also was given a park safety rules guide that will tell me what to do, and also the rules here. Sorry, I was just turning down the AC in here so I don't get too cold. Oh, I see camels. Like those are Bactrian camels. So apparently they did not give me a spotting guide that will tell me the names of the different animals they have, but I should be able to know what these are, because I do know these are Bactrian camels. But I'm sure most people who come here are probably not going to know the names of some of the animals, but I'm sure they might know a couple. But for someone like me who is here to film everything, I should be able to know them. Oh yeah, there's some Bactrian camels. Yeah, those are Bactrian camels. I see 2 of them. I also do gotta concentrate on driving as well, because I am filming and driving at the same time. So I am gonna do my best to show you everything they have. Oh, there's a donkey out there. Oh, there's a donkey. And they did say you can put your windows down to feed them, but you gotta toss it on the ground, and also make sure you have your windows up in so you can prevent the animals from sticking their heads inside the car. Because I've had that situation before where an animal stuck its head inside my car, and apparently it kind of slobbered all over, but hopefully that will not happen this time, so I'm going to do my best to prevent that. So it says you're not allowed to feed them on the guardrail or cattle guard, because they have this cattle guard here because it prevents the animals from going into the different pastures. Looks like there's an eland. But yeah, it's an eland. Yeah, so I am gonna feed the eland here and see if he wants any. I hope you enjoy that. Yeah, it's eating it. Yeah, so I'm gonna put my window up here so this way he won't stick his head into my car. So I did get 2 bags of food here. This way, in case if I run out, I will have an extra with me. Oh, there's some emus. Oh, I do see some emus. Or 1 emu I see. A couple other animals. Ooh. See some huge cattle. See if I can get a closer look at them and find out what. I'm guessing those might be buffalo. I think that's what those. Oh no, never mind. I don't think those are buffalo. I think those might be banting. Yeah, I think those are banting. So even though there's no sign, I do know this is a type of cow called a banting. Because I have seen this type of cattle before, but I don't usually see them at a lot of places. But I've seen this type of cow before at a couple other drive-through safaris. So those are banting. Luckily there's not a lot of people here, so I don't have to worry about holding up anybody, but I do have to keep moving just in case. I do see some scimitar horned oryx. Sorry about the hind end viewing of them, but I do see a road on the other side, so it's possible I might go on that side so I can get a nice clear look at them. So yeah, we go this way. Basically just gonna follow the signs. Sorry. Yeah, so that way, we're not supposed to go that way, so that might be an employees only area. Oh. Sorry, I almost went off the road there for a second. Because even though I am gonna try my best to film everything, I do gotta concentrate on driving. Because otherwise we might crash. So I do not want to crash. So that would not be fun. So it's very, very nice out here. Very nice weather as well. So it's sort of a gravel or dirt road, or gravel road rather. Still really nice though. Yeah, so we're sort of looping around. So hopefully we'll kind of get a closer look at the banting and also a nicer front view of the scimitar horned oryx. Yeah, we're looping around. Got a nice cool little watering hole there. Some nice shaded areas. Ooh. Got a couple other animals here. Looks like they're getting up. So even though they said to put the window up so the animals don't stick their heads in the car, I am going to put them down just for a little bit. This way there won't be so much reflection on the glass. Guessing those might be Lutchway antelope. Because like I said, they unfortunately did not give me a guide to tell me the animals that they have, but I am pretty sure these are Lutchway antelope. This might be what these are, because I've seen them before at a couple other drive-through safaris. Let me continue on. I'm gonna Coming up on the scimitar horned oryx here. Let's see if he wants some food. Hi there, oryx. Hey, you want some? There you go. Yes, you are supposed to drop the food on the ground, because otherwise if you feed them by hand, they might stick their heads into the car. You are a gorgeous animal, aren't you? Yeah, you know you're a gorgeous animal. You have very nice long horns. Alright, I gotta keep going now. I hope you enjoyed that. Bye now. Got a nicer look at the banting. Really cool. So they're all laying down by that hay. Some more of the scimitar horned oryx. So even though you do get to feed the animals here at the safari, that doesn't mean that they rely on guests for food all day, because they are fed by the staff, so they are on a balanced diet here. We've got some smaller animals out there. I think those might be black buck. Yeah, I think that's what those are. I think those might be black buck. Yeah, I think those are black buck. Even though they're not black, those might be females. Got another scimitar horned oryx coming off on the driver's side, the passenger side. Yes, apparently because he's off to this side, it might be a little bit... Although I guess I could try. Hi! Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I was able to throw it out there for him. Let's see if he wants some more. Oh yeah, there we go. He got the food. I do see a really cute deer. Hi there, how are you? Would you like some food? I'll give you some food, don't worry. I got some food for you. So I'm guessing this is a fallow deer. I can tell because I've seen this type of deer at a couple other drive-through safaris, and I've got to feed them before, and I've got to feed them by hand too. So I think at one of the zoos I went to last year in New England actually had an area where you can actually feed the fallow deer by hand. Oh, here comes the scimitar horned oryx. I already gave you some food. I already fed you on the other side. I guess he's eating some more of it. Okay, I'll give you one more bag of food, and then I gotta keep going. Oh, nope. Oh, you're not interested? Alright. So the fallow deer kind of came off to the side here. Oh, another one on this side. Oh, it's a cute younger one. Okay, I definitely gotta give the younger one some food in case she's interested. Oh, there it goes. So I'm guessing this might be the mother, so I guess it's a mom and her baby. Oops, sorry, my camera hit the window there. Sorry about that. Looks like there's some younger scimitar horned oryx. Got more of them. Yeah, guys, because I do have to concentrate on driving too, so I gotta concentrate on driving and filming, or driving mostly, but I also am going to do my best to show you everything. Okay, another animal here. That's a black buck. Yeah, that looks like a black buck or a male. Gorgeous animal. That looks like a juvenile male because His horns look way smaller than the other ones, and it's also still getting in his black coloration. Because I think usually when the males are born, they are born in a tan brownish color like the females, but as they get older, they start to get their black colorations in. So that was a juvenile male. Going into this forested area. Some nice shaded spots. I'm not noticing any other animals yet. It's really, really nice so far. Really cool. So I'm not noticing any other animals so far. Oh, I do see something. Oh yeah, I see something. Oh, they're running. Oh, I see them running there. Yeah, so there's something out in the distance there that's running apparently. Not really sure what they are, but I am gonna go hopefully get a clear view of them on this side here. Yeah, it says right there, the speed limit is 5 miles per hour. So as I'm coming around, I notice some other animals. Oh, got one animal crossing the road. So there's some, so those are eland. So I am gonna put my window down just for a little bit. This way you can get a nice clear view of them. Yeah, so they're in the shade. Ooh, looks like one's coming over. Yeah, one of them's coming along over. Guess he wants some food maybe. Looks like he's interested. He might be interested, maybe. So I'm gonna throw some out to him to see if he wants any. Hey, would you like some food? I'll give you some food. Don't worry, I'm getting it. I'm getting it. There you go. Alright, I'm gonna continue on now. I hope you enjoy that food. Yeah, so that's an eland, because I've seen that type of antelope at a couple other drive-through safaris, and also in a couple zoos as well. Got another cute deer. Yeah, that's a fallow deer. The fallow deer usually come in different color variations because they got the spots and the ones that are darker colored. Hi there, sweetie. You want some food? I'll get you some food. So I think the fallow deer might be my favorite species of deer because I've got to feed them before at several other drive-through safaris, and like I said, I also have gotten to feed them by hand before. Yeah, got the darker colored ones and the ones that are, looks like that one's still growing its antlers. Because usually every spring, that's when they usually start to grow their antlers. Because usually in the spring, their antlers fall off, but then they begin to grow back. Okay, I'm gonna throw one more out for you, and then I gotta keep moving. Okay, I'm gonna get going now. I hope you enjoy that. Bye now. A couple other fallow deer. Yeah, so it looks like a really great safari so far. Oh, I see some other animals out there. I see some huge antlers on some of those animals out there. I think there's a... Well, it looks like a wildebeest out there. I think that's what... Yeah, it looks like a wildebeest. I can't tell for sure. So, hopefully there will be a road, or possibly I might go past that area so I can get a closer look. It's really great so far. I do see some birds out there. Yeah, so it says these are the birds, like the ostriches or the emus, these are the animals you don't want to feed by hand because it says that they do bite. But yeah, but there's a rhea out there. Yeah, so the rheas closely resemble the ostrich. But yeah, I can see there's an ostrich in the back. So rheas and ostriches are closely related to each other. Of course, rheas come from South America and ostriches are native to Africa. So they're basically distant relatives. It's like the rheas coming over. Yeah, looks like he's interested in some food. Hi, rhea. I'll give you some food. Alright, so I do have to continue on, rhea. I hope you enjoy that. Yeah, so luckily, even though I'm on the driver's side, I'm able to feed the animals on the passenger side. It's really neat. And the guide does say that if there's a park staff coming behind me, I would have to pull off to the side. Get some hay there. Oh, it was an ostrich. Yeah, I got a nice look at the ostrich, and there's oh, a donkey. There's a donkey out there too. It's a cute donkey. And since it's on a gravel road, it is going to be a bit bumpy through the drive, so I'm going to try and keep it smooth and steady. Ooh, got some wildebeest off to the side. Oh yeah, these are wildebeest. Oh yeah, that's cool. So these are wildebeest. Sorry about the hind end view of that one, but at least I got a nice look at the ones laying down. Get some more of them off to that side. Got a couple other animals too. That's awesome. I noticed there's a little pig here. There's a cute little piggy coming along. Let's see if he wants any. Hi Piggy, how are you? Would you like some food? Well, that's a gorgeous pig. Yeah, you are a gorgeous pig, aren't you? Yeah, you are. There you go. So I'm gonna keep going now, so I don't hold up anybody, even though there's no one coming behind me. I do want to keep moving. So I did purchase 2 bags of food this way, in case if I run out of the first bag, I'll have an extra bag with me. Oh, I see some elk. Oh wow, there's some elk. Yeah, there's some elk over here. Those look like female elks. Well, yeah, the female's coming over. Because like most deer species, it's only the males that have elk, so these are the females. Because they don't have any antlers on them like the males. Hi, sweetie, how are you? I'll give you some food. There you go. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, elk are very gorgeous animals. I do love elk. And it looks like the other two towards the back did not seem to have any interest in coming over. Because like I said, the animals here are on a balanced diet, so usually the animals do have a choice if they want to come up to your car or get some food from your car or not. And coming into another pasture. And you're also not allowed to feed any animals on the cattle guards. Let's see what I can find in this area. Oh, I see some other animals. Looks like there's a baby. Oh yeah, I see a baby cow there. I notice a couple black bucks. I see some black bucks off to the side. And got the big male. Yeah, because the males are the ones that have horns on them. Yeah, I got the nice, gorgeous male. This is one of the females. I think there's some young ones. But yeah, I see a baby. A couple of juvenile males. And off to the side, I noticed a couple other black buck. Looks like this other male here is coming over. Oh, maybe not. Oh, I do see a young cow. Sorry, I put down the wrong window. Hi there, how are you? Oh, I'll give you some food, don't worry. I'll give you some food. There you go. We'll get some of the other cows coming over. I'm not exactly sure what kind of cows those are. Oh. We'll get some of the younger ones. Ah, they're super cute. Yeah, I'm not sure what these type of cows are because I don't think I've ever seen them before at another safari. So this might be the first time seeing this type of cows. There you go. These are super cute animals. Yeah, so this might be the first time seeing this type of cow at a drive-through safari. So I am going to keep going now because I'm afraid he might stick his head inside the car, so I am going to keep moving. Yeah, so these are some black bucks out here. Oh, some bison out there. Oh boy, do you see some bison? But they're all the way towards the back, so it does not seem like they are interested in coming over. Got a whole bunch of more black bucks. Yeah, there's some bison towards the back. Looks like there's a white bison too, or an albino. That's real cool. Oh, the white one's getting up. Oh, that's cool. It's getting up. Oh, got one rolling in the dirt. But yeah, that one was just rolling in the dirt a minute ago. I guess they must have noticed me and they're coming on over. Apparently I can't stick around too long, so I have to keep moving. Yeah, it does not seem like the bison are interested in coming over to my car. Yeah, because sometimes you'll know if the animals are not interested in eating, because usually they'll be towards the back or eating some of the food that they're given by the staff. Oh, I got a baby. Oh, that's cute. That's a baby black buck. So cute. It's a baby black buck. Got the bison off to that side, and oh, got a nice cute little cow on that side. I'm about to go into another pasture. Yeah, it says the speed limit is 5 miles per hour. Yeah, we're in the next pasture. Got some more rheas. I see some cows in the back, but that pasture, I don't think that's part of the safari, or at least I don't think it is, because I don't really see if it's part of the safari or not, so it might be just a private pasture. Some emu. Oh, some more black buck out there. Looks like those two black bucks are fighting with each other. Oh yeah, I see two of them are squaring off. Oh yeah, two of them are having a little standoff with each other, because they're asserting some dominance. But yeah, I can see right there, two of them kind of squaring off at each other. It's kind of like what they would do out in the wild. They would basically just assert some dominance. This is kind of like what they would do out in the wild. So this is completely typical behavior like they do out in the wild. Gotta show some dominance and make sure they know who's the alpha. So those might be two juvenile males. Oh yeah, that's interesting. That's really cool. Yeah, both of those are juvenile males. Oh. Wow, that's interesting. So got a couple of the females. It's a very nice place so far. Now, I have mentioned this several times at all my visits to drive-through safaris, that if you ever do come here to a place like this, just remember that this is the animal's home and they do have the right to cross the road. So if there is an animal crossing the road and it's right in front of your vehicle, just make sure you let it cross the road before you continue driving, because the animals do have the option if they want to cross the road or not. There's a rhea by the watering hole. Looks like he's coming over. I think he's coming over, I don't know. He's thinking about it. Maybe not. I guess he's not interested. Oh, I'm noticing some other animals. Yeah, so they do have all these different hay bales for the animals, just in case they're not interested in eating food from people's cars, then they have these hay bales to go to. Oh, there's some donkeys. Oh, I see a couple donkeys here. Ooh, some Watusi cows, also known as Ankoli cattle. So yeah, those are Watusis. That looks cool. They got those really huge, massive horns. And some llamas too. Yeah, those are Watusi cows. That's really, really cool. So I'm gonna see if these donkeys want anything. Are you guys hungry? No? Okay. That's alright, because like I said, they are fed by the staff. Hope you guys are having a good day. Bye now. Yeah, I guess the donkeys do not appear to be interested in eating anything. You guys want any? I'll throw some if you're interested, just in case. Well, yeah, looks like that one's interested. I hope you enjoy that. some llamas in the back, but I do not think the llamas are interested. Okay, donkeys, I gotta go now. You have a good day. It's really great so far. See some more rheas out there. Some llamas. Yeah, those are the rheas. Yeah, those are rheas. And the llama walking in the back. Got a nice little shed there, or a shaded area for the animals, just in case it's a hot day and they'll want to go in there and cool off or stay cool in that area. So luckily at this safari, none of the animals slobbered on my car or got my car scratched. So luckily, the safari was really great. Got another llama out towards that side. Sorry, it's a little bumpy. Looks like he's drinking some water. Okay, so I have completed the drive-through portion. And now all I have left is the walk-through portion. Yeah, so it says throw your empty bucket in the receptacle ahead. So I guess I did not need the secondary bag after all. Alright, so now that I've completed the drive-through portion, now I'm going to head to the walk-through area and see what I can see, or what I can find rather. Yeah, so I'm going to follow the signs to the Adventure Zoo. So it says welcome. This is also where I got checked in, so I actually do go through the gift shop in order to get to the walk-through area. Yeah, so I'm going through the gift shop here. Got all these cool plushies. Got a nice vending machine here. It's really cool. Also do have a lot of bench seating here, in case you want to sit down and relax for a minute. They also got restroom locations here. Yeah, so this is all the walkthrough portion here. I'm most likely going to head off to this side here and see what they got. Got some information here about giraffes. Yeah, so I lifted up here and it shows you information about them. Alright, so I do see some giraffes eating out of a little bag there. So it looks like these are reticulated giraffes. These are gorgeous animals. Yeah, so the giraffes looks like they got a decent amount of space. So I did go past this habitat when I was about to go into the drive-through portion. So I'm going past this habitat. I see there's some nilgai and a cute miniature pony towards the back. So these are all female nilgai because they do not have horns like the males do. Got two females here. Oh, sorry about the hind end views. So there is a sign that says that you're not to feed the nilgai. So at the walkthrough portion, I don't think you are allowed to feed any of the animals at the walkthrough portion. So I think you're only allowed to feed the animals that are in the drive-through section. Got this one giraffe up here. The two giraffes are separated from each other. And, looks like he's eating some leaves off the twigs here. These are such gorgeous animals. So I see there's 3 nilgai in this habitat. Looks like they're all females. Not sure if they have any males here, but yeah, I only see females, so it's It's possible they might have some males on the drive-through portion and I just did not see them. But yeah, these are all female nilgai. Oh, sorry about the nilgai, but there you go. I got a side view over here. Got prehensile-tailed porcupine. Yeah, so there are some staff in here in the habitat, so I'm guessing the porcupine's inside that little box there. So I will... Oh, hello.
Hello. If you come right about here, you should be able to see him.
Okay. Yes, the porcupine is inside that box. Yeah, there he goes, right towards the back. Kind of see him there. So the pathway in the back, I was thinking that was going to be a loop around, but that pathway is actually a dead end. So I am going to backtrack slightly and head past these animals next. Okay, so I found a sign that says the nilgai here are ambassadors. So the nilgai here looks like they are ambassadors. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I see some cute little goats here. This looks like these are pygmy goats. These are cute goats. Yeah, so over here's another side here for the goats. There's 3 of them in the shade, it looks like. Get another side look at the goats here. Got the feeding experience station where you can feed the goats. So I'm probably not going to feed them because I did get to feed a bunch of animals on the drive-through. But yeah, this is where you would usually get to feed the goats. It's really cool. You got this really nice looking pond out here. Looks cool. Alright, so I'm noticing some animal habitats in the back, but apparently this area is blocked off apparently. It's possible this might be an employees only area, so I apparently cannot go into this area to see what's down here. So I backtracked a little bit, so I'm gonna head in this direction here and see what they got. So in this direction is the animal barn. Got a nice playground here for the kids. Does not look like anybody is using it. I'm surprised that nobody is using it right now because it's a Sunday, and even though it's a weekend, I'm surprised there's no one using it. So in this habitat, I see a cute baby animal. This looks like a baby nilgai, I think. And some hay. Super cute. Got this really huge chairs to sit on and get a photo op here. Those are some pretty big chairs. Got the Aggieland Safari logo on it. Over here is where you would meet here for your animal encounters, but I'm not doing any animal encounters today, so I'm probably just going to show them to you. Got sulcata tortoise. Okay, I do see the sulcata tortoise. It's a pretty gorgeous tortoise. They also do have animal feeding for the sulcata tortoise, but of course you have to do this in an animal encounter, so I'm probably not going to feed them. And you do not feed the animals here pellets at the walkthrough portion, but yeah, it says you only feed animals located at the designated feeding stations. Got blue and gold macaw. These birds are very, very gorgeous. Super gorgeous birds. Got 2 more of them. So there is 3 of them in this habitat. So I went down the pathway to the other side for the sulcata tortoise. I see there's 4 more of them. So there is 5 tortoises in this habitat. It's a bunch of them. Got southern tamandua. Alright, so I am looking for the tamandua. Alright, I'm not noticing it anywhere, so it might be inside this box here. That might be my guess on where it is, so I will check back here later, and it's possible the Tamandua might be out. And I'm not noticing anything in this habitat, but it's possible it could be a secondary habitat for the Tamandua. I don't know for sure. Got some toys to play with. Ooh, some balls. Got some balls to play with. Alright, so over here is another side viewing for the blue and gold macaws. Super gorgeous habitat. So in this habitat here, I see there's a cute little otter. And that duck you see in the habitat is not real. That's a recreation. Oh, I got a second otter. Oh, these otters are so cute. So these look like Asian small-clawed otters because they are way smaller than the river otters. So these are definitely Asian small-clawed otters. Ooh. I'm going inside. Alright, so I sat down for a moment. It looks like the otters just started playing around for a minute. Well, they were playing around, but it looks like they stopped. Well, it's coming to check me out. And because sometimes since I'm using my smaller camera this time, sometimes the animals will come up to me and they'll appear interested in my camera. Oh, he looks super cute. Oh, we got a niche. Got a niche. I'm gonna go inside this building here and see what they got. I'm gonna follow the signs here. So they got nocturnal exhibits, aviary experience, and reptile exhibit. Look at all these cool habitats here. Yeah, I was right. These are Asian small-clawed otters. So this is an indoor habitat for the Asian small-clawed otters. Looks really cool. Got a bunch of these habitats up next. Got Texas black rat snake. And there he is in the corner, it looks like. Got a Dumerul's boa. Really impressive habitat. Underneath this little area here. Got a Great Plains skink. Okay, so this is the habitat it would usually be in. Now the only tricky part is you're going to have to try and find the skink. Okay, so I looked underneath all the rocks and I apparently am not noticing the skink anywhere. So I will check back here later. Hopefully if I remember to, because I will try to come back here and hopefully see if the skink will be out. Got a leopard gecko. Alright, so I found the leopard gecko. Got albino corn snake. Okay, I am doing the best I can to find the corn snake. So it could be in this little tube underneath that rock. That's why I'm not noticing it anywhere. So this is a secondary habitat for the albino corn snake. Oh, there's the corn snake. Well, I found the corn snake underneath the rock. Got Baird's rat snake. Very impressive habitat. He's underneath that rock. You can see right there. Got western hognose. That snake looks real cool. Right up close to the glass. And here we got a nice alligator skull. It's cool. I don't think this place has alligators, but it does have this nice skull of an alligator. Got gray-banded king snake. Okay, so it's possible it might be underneath this black bin underneath the... Oh, wait, never mind. I take that back. Oh, I take that back. I do see it. The snake is in the bag. You can see its markings. It's right towards the back. I'm trying to get it to focus, but... Yeah, it's all the way in the back. You should be able to see it. Now, I don't see a sign for this habitat, so this might be an empty exhibit here. Yeah, welcome to the parakeet aviary. Yeah, so apparently, I'm guessing I'm not allowed to go in here without a supervisor or someone who's going to supervise me to feed them, but because I did not get the annual pass to do any animal encounters, I'm not going to be able to feed them, but you can still see them. So there's some lorikeets. I'm guessing these are rainbow lorikeets. Trying to get it to focus. Yeah, you should be able to see them. So I've gotten to feed these type of birds at a couple other places before. Got a ball python. So ball python's name is Nikita. And it says that the snake here is under veterinary care. So ball pythons are actually a popular pet snake because luckily these snakes do not grow so large like the reticulated python. Because usually because the reticulated python grows so large, they release them into the Florida Everglades. But luckily the ball python does not grow too big, so luckily these snakes are easier to manage because they don't grow to be so big. Got an African fat-tailed gecko. Okay, so I was looking through the habitat and I think I see the gecko. He's under the rock. I think that's the gecko. Doing the best I can to get it to focus. Not sure why I won't focus on the lizard, but it's under that rock. Yeah, so the lizard is underneath this. The gecko's under that rock there, so I did zoom in and try to get it to focus, but it just won't show up, so it's under that rock there, so hope you can see it. Got Great Plains rat snake. And the snake is right up close. I love the markings on it. It looks like a beautiful snake. Very beautiful. Got a prairie king snake. And the snake is in this under the rock. Next up, we got a speckled king snake. I'm really impressed with the habitat. It's on the right hand side here. Got Madagascar hissing cockroach. Okay, so I think I see the cockroaches are... Okay, I'm not sure if I can see them or not, but I think they might be inside this log here. That would be my guess. Oh, no, wait. Oh, I see it. Oh my god, I do see it. Got one under the log. Yeah, there's one right there. Got giant African millipede. Okay, so I am doing the best I can to look for the millipede. I'm not seeing him anywhere, so he could be underneath all the dirt, or he's just blending in super well because I don't see him anywhere. Got a desert blonde tarantula. Okay, so I see a hole in the back, so it's possible it might be in that burrow there, would be my guess, underneath all the dirt, so I'm not seeing it anywhere. Got jungle carpet python. Okay, so I looked through the habitat and I also didn't really notice him inside there, or it's just super dark and underneath that rock and it's just hard to see. But yeah, I do not see the jungle carpet python anywhere. And these habitats appear to be empty because there's no sign for it, so yeah, these two habitats are empty. Got a northern blue-tongued skink. He's on top of the food bowl. That's a gorgeous animal. Got some fruit inside the bowl. Alright, so right by the parakeet aviary, I see a couple of the birds here came up close. Oh, looks like they appear to be interested in me. Very interesting birds. Yeah, so over here is the area for the nocturnal area. Okay, so it is very dark in these habitats. I'm using my smaller camera to film, so it's going to be very hard to show up. Alright, so I have switched to my larger camera. So this way I can show you the sloth much better, but yeah, this habitat has a two-toed sloth. I think it's a two-toed sloth, but yeah, there's a sloth in this habitat. See him right there. Yeah, so in this other habitat here, there's another sloth. So luckily my larger camera can see better through low light habitats like this, so looks like there's a sloth inside this habitat. So you should be able to see him. Got a nice habitat, plenty of trees to climb in. I'm not noticing anything in, oh, I do see something. Oh, wow. And some iguanas in here. I'm guessing these are green iguanas, I'm guessing. Yeah, I think that's what these are. These look like iguanas of some kind. Got kinkajou. So because it's really dark in here, it's very hard to see, so yeah, I'm not noticing the kinkajou anywhere, so I'll definitely stop by here later and hopefully it will be out. Okay, so I am back outside now. So since I'm probably going to go back to the nocturnal area to see if the kinkajou is out, I'm most likely going to continue using my larger camera for the rest of the day. Got a ring-tailed lemur. Alright, I do see the ring-tailed lemurs. I do see a couple other ring-tailed lemurs here in this habitat. Got really nice fluffy tails. Some of them up high. Some information about ring-tailed lemurs. So in this habitat here, there's no sign, but I do know this here is a fennec fox. It's a cute little fennec fox in this habitat. So adorable. Got a white-faced capuchin. Oh, there he is, right in the back. So he's coming up. Cute animal. Alright, so I am going to go down this direction here and see what's down here. Oh boy, we got hippopotamus. Alright, this is the habitat for the hippopotamus. Got lots of water to be in. Now I'm just going to have to see if I can find the hippo. Information about hippos. Got a Tara. Oh, there it is. Oh, it's very active today. That's a nice looking animal. Got a nice fluffy tail. There's some more information about hippos. It says they are most active at night. Alright, so I went to the other side for the hippos. Oh, I do see the hippo. Oh my gosh, I was just about to say I don't see the hippo, but it's like he's off towards the back. But yeah, it's like he's in the behind the scenes area. Yeah, the hippo is off in the back. That's really cool. That's cool. This place has hippos, because usually at most drive-through safaris they would have rhinos or... But I think this is the first drive-through safari I've been to that has hippos. That's really cool. Got plenty of water to swim in. Looks like there's a duck or some type of bird in that habitat. Looks like that's a black swan, I think. Alright, so in this habitat here I see a coatimundi. Even without the sign, I do know this is a coatimundi. Got a nice tail. So these animals kind of resemble raccoons, but they have a sort of a longer snout. Got a nice toy duck for him to play with. It's an impressive habitat. Got a nice rock climbing for him. Next up we got warthog. That's really interesting how he's on his knee so he can be much more closer to the food on the ground, eating from that bucket. I'm sure this animal gets to be called Pumbaa a lot by the little kids. Or Mr. Pig, rather. It's a cool animal. It's got really long toenails, too. And there is a second one towards the side of that habitat. Got two of them. Oh, warthog buck. Oh, no, sorry. We don't want to see that. Got a side view of this warthog here. Yes, the warthogs I don't think you're allowed to feed here. I see a capybara in this habitat. I do see some babies. Oh, I do see the baby capybaras. There's two babies in here. So I'm guessing that's the mother capybara. So we got two babies in here. So in this habitat here I see some alpacas. Even without the sign, I do know these are alpacas because they're way smaller than llamas. So these are alpacas because they are shorter than llamas. Got red river hog. Looks like the sign here needs to be replaced because it looks like it took a direct hit from the sun. So I see one. Looks like he's eating out from that bucket. Got a nice breeze coming in. So we got two ways. So whatever pathway I take here, it'll most likely take me back to the front. I'm gonna head this way here. So over here is another side viewing area for the capybaras. There's one eating from that little bucket. There's the rest of them. It looks like there's the younger capybaras too. And over here I got some kangaroos. These look like red kangaroos. I learned at another zoo I went to on my recent road trip, I learned that the female red kangaroos are actually gray and the female red kangaroos are gray, and they're actually a bit larger than the gray kangaroos. So these look like, looks like there's some female red kangaroos. A couple more on that side. Looks like there's a younger kangaroo. The mom and Joey. So Joey is what's called a baby kangaroo. Get a closer look at the younger one here. So cute. Alright, so on this other side view here, looks like some of the sulcata tortoises started moving around a bit. Yes, looks like there are 6 of them in here. So there are 6 tortoises inside this habitat. So over here by the pond here, I noticed there's some black swans. So I'm guessing this might be the habitat for them. But yeah, this is a black swan. So I do have to keep my distance from them because I've heard that swans can be very aggressive, especially if it's a mother and her kids or goslings or chicks. Actually, I'm not sure what a baby swan is, but yeah, I do gotta be careful with these birds. See a couple of them on the lake. So I'm guessing this is the habitat for the black swans. There's just no sign that tells me that they're in this habitat. But I'm pretty sure that this lake is the habitat they're supposed to be in. Got some bench seating out here in case you want to sit down and relax. Got some more of the red kangaroos here all laying down. So yeah, the gray ones you see look like female red kangaroos because the females are gray colored and it's only the males that are red. So yeah, These are definitely red kangaroos. I'm going back past the playground here. So making my way back towards the front where I entered. Alright, so I'm back near the front where I started, so I have completed the entire drive-through portion of the safari here. I am going to do a quick rewalk real quick because I know there were a couple animals I want to try and get some better views of, and some that were not out, because especially the kinkajou in the nocturnal building, and also there's the prehensile-tailed porcupine I want to try and get a better view of. And I did switch to my larger camera since for the nocturnal exhibit building, since it's very dark in there and my smaller camera doesn't film very well in low light habitats, so I switched to my larger camera. So I'm probably just going to use my larger camera for the rest of the day. This way I don't have to switch it again for the rest of the day. So I'm going to do my rewalk real quick and hopefully see the animals that were not out, or get some better views of some of the other animals rather. I came back to see the pygmy goats. I think these are pygmy goats. I don't know for sure, so please correct me if I'm wrong. So I got a couple of them laying down. Got a close look at the giraffe here. Really nice looking animal. Eating some leaves off that little tree branch. And here's the second giraffe. It's a nice looking animal. Alright, so I came back to the prehensile-tailed porcupine, hoping to see if he was going to be outside, because earlier there were some workers in here getting it cleaned up. Looks like the prehensile-tailed porcupine is still inside that box there in the same spot it was in before. So you can barely see it in there, so this is what the front side of it looks like here. It looks like the miniature pony moved up closer, sitting in the shade, or standing in the shade it looks like. Yeah, so another animal that was not earlier was the southern tamandua. And apparently it's still inside that box there, or at least that's where I think it is, because I apparently do not see the tamandua anywhere. So I'm sorry I did not get to show it to you. That's what it looks like right there, so I'm going to call this a no-go for today. So in this habitat here, I see there's a cute little fox. It's got a little red coloring to it, so guessing this could be a red fox that has some gray coloration or something. I'm not exactly sure, but I do know it's a cute little fox. It's really adorable. Also got a nice little deer antler in the habitat to chew on. I know people usually collect deer antlers because usually the deer's antlers fall off every year, so luckily the deer were not killed during the collecting of these antlers. I'm back at the Asian small-clawed otters. He was just swimming around a minute ago, but he stopped when he saw me. It's like he noticed that I changed cameras. Because earlier I was using my smaller camera, but I have switched to my larger camera. It looks like the sloth is on the move now. So usually I see these animals sleeping, but it's not very common for me to see them walking around in the tree. That's cool. Alright, so another animal that was not out was the kinkajou, and oh, I do see the kinkajou. Oh wow, that's cool. Very glad I switched to my larger camera so you could see better. So yeah, the kinkajou is walking on that rope there. Very glad I got to see the kinkajou. Because these animals are nocturnal, so that's why it's very dark in here. So over here is actually a side view for the ring-tailed lemurs. Get a really nice close look at them. Looks like this one's eating some fruits. Yeah, so the ring-tailed lemurs are probably the most the ring-tailed lemurs are the most well-known type of lemurs. It's because of the Madagascar movies. I'm sure people recognize this animal as King Julian. Oh, they're kind of playing around. rough on each other. Alright, so it looks like one of the kangaroos is standing up now. Guess they must have been moving around a little bit ago. The rest of them off to that side. And it looks like these are the kangaroos on this side are in the same spot they were in earlier. Back at the Tara habitat, I notice there's a second one that's inside here. Looks like he's in a cage. Not sure why he's in the cage or why he's separated from the other one. I hear him making noises. The other one is still, looks like he's still running around. Yeah, there's a worker in the back there getting some food, so that's probably he's active. So he knows he's about to get some food. Alright, so I'm back at the hippopotamus habitat. Hoping to see if he was going to be outside in the actual habitat. Because earlier he was towards the back in the behind the scenes section. Well, looks like he went back inside now because I do not see him in the actual habitat outside. But yeah, he's got all this water for him to be in. But at least I still got to show you him in the back there. So I still got to see the hippos. He was just towards the back. So in case you're not familiar with my channel, hippos are actually my third favorite animal to see at zoos, right behind the elephants and rhinos. I got a really nice good look at the warthogs here. That one's kind of messing with the little green toy there. It's possible there is food in there, so that's basically enrichment for them. I think the one of them is in the shade. I came back to see the alpacas one last time, so yeah. I think this one here is a younger one, and the one towards the back is the adult, so yeah. It's like the younger one moved towards the left-hand side of the habitat, but the other one looks like he or she is in the exact same spot as before. Not sure if these are both males, or I'm not sure if that's the mother or not, but yeah. Yeah, I think that might be the female. This one's a younger one. I'm not sure if that is a young one or not, but it just looks smaller than the one in the back. So it might be a mom and baby. I could be wrong. It looks like the kangaroos moved around a bit. These are very neat looking animals. So now that I'm finished, I'm gonna head back through the gift shop here. Yeah, I'm going back through the gift shop. Got some hats here. A couple other stuff here. Ooh, some pillows. That's cool, some pillows there. Some nice magnets. Well, that's cool. It says Jurassic Park. That's really cool. Alright everybody, that is going to do it for my visit to the Aggieland Safari Park in Bryan, Texas, outside of College Station. I hope you all enjoyed it. This was a very fun safari. I loved that I got to check out this place. The drive-through and the walk-through portion were both really fun. I enjoyed coming here. Luckily, this is not too far from where I live, because I do try to do attractions like this where I would leave in the morning and then come back again, or head back home afterwards, so, or solo visits as I would call them. So this is not too far away from where I live, because this is only about an hour and 30 minutes from where I live. So luckily this is not too far from where I am, because I do try to go to attractions that are close to where I live. This way I don't have to go somewhere that's not going to take me all day. So luckily this is not too far from where I live, and it did not take all day to get here. So this place was super fun. I do love going to drive-through safaris like this. Leave some comments down below of what was your favorite part of this video, because I did get to feed a couple of the animals on the drive-through, and I enjoyed the walkthrough area. Especially love the hippos, because that's really cool, because this is the first drive-through safari I've been to that has hippos, because not a lot of drive-through safaris have hippos, so this is definitely a top drive-through safari for me. So if you have not already subscribed to my channel, please do so. I go to zoos and aquariums, and I also do a couple drive-through safaris like this. I definitely have to start going to more drive-through safaris like this, and it was really fantastic. The weather today was super great, and make sure you give my video a good thumbs up if you like what you saw. I upload a new video every Saturday at 8 a.m. Central Standard Time, so thank you everybody for watching this video. I appreciate it, and I will see you again next time. Bye.